Hey everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, December 17th, 2018. Now, before we get into this show, I just wanted to let you know that this is going to be the last Motivation Monday podcast of 2018, considering that the next two Mondays are Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, respectively. We're going to take a couple of weeks off from this show and just kind of enjoy the holiday time here. So we're going to have regular episodes coming out on both Fridays, so don't worry about that. There's still going to be plenty of material coming at you, but no Monday episodes. It's just going to be too crazy with the holidays and traveling and all that kind of stuff. So considering this is the last one of the year, the end of the year is a great time for reflection on the year that has just passed, and something I like to do as a musician and somebody that's trying to build my skills all the time, which hopefully you are as well. And obviously, if you're listening to this show, you are one of those people. So I like to reflect on what happened over the past year. And I think that that's really important because it can give us a little bit of perspective, right? And perspective is important, especially when you're just putting in work every single day. And most of us, I think, are really looking forward most of the time instead of looking backwards. But it is kind of important to evaluate where you've come from and maybe give yourself a different point of view every now and again. So what I want you to think about this week is how far you've come this year, and allow yourself to really give yourself some kudos about all the work that you've put in, all of the new stuff that you've learned, and think about the fact that you've most likely come a long way, right? Even if you're not somebody who can practice all the time, the fact that you're trying to get better at anything is awesome. And you need to allow yourself some time to congratulate yourself. So maybe you didn't go from beginner to Chris Potter level, but it really is an awesome thing that we've improved at all. And that's really important to remember this time of year. So this goes into kind of the importance of record keeping. One thing that I like to do is I'll record myself playing over a bunch of standards or something like that at the beginning of the year. And then at the end of the year, I'll go back and actually listen to that. And that's a great way to kind of codify how far I've come. And here's some of the things that I've been working on for the year. And that's kind of a kick in the butt for me. It's like, oh yeah, this practicing thing actually does work and I should keep doing it. Because sometimes we get so frustrated, we get so caught up in the details, the small details of everything that we're doing, that we actually don't see any progress. All we think about is our deficiencies, which is actually at the end of the day, a really good thing. You don't want to be constantly patting yourself on the back and saying, oh, you know what, half an hour of practice was good enough for today. I got a little bit better. You always want to be striving for more and more and more and more. And that's how we eventually get to that like Chris Potter level, right? But maybe one time a year, I think it's okay to remind yourself that, hey, you know what? I did a pretty good job. I put in a lot of work and I saw some results from that work. So on top of recording myself, I've spoken to you guys in the past about keeping a practice journal. That's also a great and kind of really cool thing to go back and look at. What was I doing the first week of 2018 as opposed to the last week of 2018? How did my practice sessions evolve? How did my thinking about improving on my instrument get better? All that kind of stuff. It's just great. It's a great motivational tool. Of course, the best motivational tool is to just listen to somebody that's way better than you and think about how do I get to that level. But I think the small victories are something that we can really appreciate this time of year. All right? So that's it. I hope you all had a great year. I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. I hope we have given you some things to think about, some valuable topics over the year, and we really hope to keep doing it. I got to thank you all for tuning in each and every week. It's really amazing to me that you guys keep coming back for more and more content, and that really keeps me going. So I just wanted to wish you all some happy holidays, and thank you so much for being a part of this community and helping the podcast grow as much as it has in 2018. like I said, we're still going to be coming at you with some Friday episodes, and we'll see you next year on a new Motivation Monday podcast. Have a good one, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.